So today we're going to be unpacking what's new at Coach. I recently popped into one of my local boutiques. There were some hits, like trust me, there were bags I wanted to walk out with, and there were some big misses, like huge, catastrophic misses. So we're going to unpack all of that today, but before we dive in, hey guys, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content 3 times a week, so to make sure you never miss out, hit the subscribe button down below. Consider joining our membership for extra perks, access to Discord members meetups, you name it, it's all going to be in the membership. Listen guys, I have been buying Coach ever since 2006. That would have made me 18 years old I think. And I have loved the brand for such a long time. I have pieces from the Reed Krakoff era. I have pieces from the current era. There are things that I love about the current era of Coach, and there are things I could do without. And today we're going to be diving in because I went to check out some of the newer pieces I have been dying to see. One that actually surprised me that it was there, like my first time seeing one IRL, that's in real life. Honestly, I walked away and I was so blown away by that. So let's dive in. We're going to kick it off first with the Cargo Tabby. Now, when we first walked into the store, the very first thing I saw was the Cargo Tabby sitting in a corner by itself. They only had one. It looked like a return. She'd seen some things. There were some more stories she could share. But the Cargo Tabby, you guys, like that is a bag that has been like high up on my wish list. As you all know, I absolutely love my denim tabby. And I was like, you know what? I could add another one. This is now called the Cargo Turnlock Soft Tabby. I think I preferred the first one with the buckles on the front, but that's just me. I'm just being picky. But this bag, you guys, it could fit a whole lot. It comes originally with just like a shoulder strap attached. You could throw on a crossbody strap. It fits literally everything you're going to need. Basically whatever that fits, plus a little bit more because you have those cargo pockets, so room for like AirPods, whatever else that's small that you carry around. I don't know, you do you. But this bag, you guys, is currently retailing for $550, and we were at the Westfield Mall in Schaumburg, Illinois. So if you want one, I just saw it on Sunday, so by the time this goes out today, could still be there. Maybe give them a call if you want to do like an in-store transfer or what have you. But this bag, you guys, in the silver burnished amber from a distance was absolutely stunning. Now, like I said, this one I think had been a return. It's not available on the website. Pretty sure it's sold out everywhere else, so keep that in mind. But this bag, you guys, I don't know, like after pining for this bag for what, it's been out like 6 months now, like I really wanted that first iteration, but seeing it in person and like touching it and playing with it, I'm like, I'm good. Like, I don't need to spend the money on this. I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe I'd really built it up in my head, and then when I saw it in real life, you know, never meet your heroes. That's the thing they say, I guess. Who's they? I don't know. Stop asking so many questions. But this one, I don't know. It just disappointed me. Like, I think, I don't know, as I'm maturing, as I'm moving through my handbag journey, if you will, I don't know. I have higher expectations for quality, craftsmanship, material. So maybe that was part of it. It's still a gorgeous bag, do not get me wrong, but it just didn't do it for me when I picked it up. I don't know. But there are some other bags on this list though that are a huge hit, and let's kick it off with this little Fringe number. Now this is the 1964 Fringe bag, and I was lucky enough to try it on in the best colorway in my humble opinion, the neutral peanut color. Hopefully you're not allergic. Now this comes with silver nickel hardware. You can do the little cute shoulder moment, or you can go crossbody. On me, it almost fit crossbody. Like, I'm 6'7" and not the most fit person in the room, so it's a little bit higher on me. Now the gentleman working at the store did try to show me the silver chain link that you could add to it to extend. I thought for a bag that's so simple and so chic and so under the radar, the silver chain might have made it a little bit loud in my opinion, but I absolutely loved this Fringe. Now if you plan to invest in this bag, and by invest I mean spend $275, it's a really good price point for a new handbag these days. I mean, like, really good. Make sure you get like a purse stand, like something that's going to keep that Fringe nice and straight, because if you lay it down, it's going to get bent, it's going to get wonky. So to really protect that Fringe and the longevity of this bag, store it kind of hanging up. Make sure to get like a nice purse hook that kind of has like a broad, almost like a shoulder kind of round to it, so that way you don't get like a, you know, like a little point in the strap. Make sure to keep that in good condition. This is going to be a bag that you're going to have for years to come. I could see this at festivals. I could see this, you know, bumming around in the summer, going into early fall, apple picking anyone. This would be super cute for that photo op. I'd say this one was a win. All right, now this little cutie, I could see being added to my collection. This is the Coach Juno bag, and just like the Fringe bag, it's priced really well at $350. Currently comes in about 5 different colors. You're gonna have yellow, chalk, which I really love, a nice little fresh minty green. Now, a lot of these, you're gonna have to keep this in mind, have the hardware the same color as the handbag. So we've seen this 1,000 times before. No matter the price point, this will probably eventually chip, so keep that in mind. This is not gonna be your everyday beater unless you go with the black gold combo. that's going to be able to handle it a little bit better. Now, given the size, this is going to be more of your evening bag. You're going to a concert, you're going to the symphony, you're running to the grocery store. I don't know what you do with little bags. You do you. I thought this was super cute. It can be held top handle, which is kind of like basically my Gucci Python Lady Lock, so this really wouldn't have a home in my collection. I love the opening. You can go shoulder, you can go crossbody. This is a really good versatile bag. For $350, you basically get 3 bags in one. She was cute. We're gonna chalk this one up as a win. Just go for the black gold combo to be safe. Now you guys, this next one, you know, I've had a lot of disappointments in my life. This one takes the cake. I'm being sarcastic here. This isn't that bad. But I was really looking forward to the Rogue East West. Like, you all know, I am living for the Celine Boogie right now. And I'm like, you know what? The Rogue, you know, I have the Rogue 20 and the zebra print, which is fabulous, the zebra hair calf. I'm like, I could add another one to my collection. Remember what we all decided earlier? If I'm gonna have a Rogue in my collection, a plain leather one just will not see the light of day compared to all of my other handbags. So it's gotta be something good. It's gotta be something interesting and something that I want to carry. So I was thinking, you know, the black, you know, I already have the black Celine Boogie, so probably wouldn't do that, but they have this gorgeous suede, you see, and I love suede. I'm not a person to shy away from suede. I've got my suede eraser, my suede brush. I'm good to go on the suede front. I don't even spray my suede. Don't spray your suede, I guess. I was excited to see this bag in person, and the fact that it was actually there in store, I was assuming that this would be sold out because everyone went cuckoo bananas over the lime green version, which is stunning. Didn't see that in store, I don't think. I might have, don't quote me. This bag, you guys, the suede was literally so disappointing. So when I'm used to like good Reed Krakoff era Coach. So I'm thinking like rich, bleaker suede, the suede on my Coach Zoe, the editorial XL Zoe, like with a thick nap, like just beautiful, rich luxe suede. This felt like microfiber, you guys. Like I was touching it, the outside, like she's nice, she's cute, don't get me wrong, but like touching it, I just felt like I was rubbing the inside flap of a Coach Tabby with like that microfiber I'm not a fan of. And then the interior, it felt like pleather. Like just the materials for this bag, granted it's only $550, but still at that price point we deserve luxe materials, and she wasn't giving. Like she was not giving me anything. So I was thinking, you know what? What would be a better way to spend your money? A suede Celine Boogie Nights. You're going to get that same look, the East-West. You're going to get the fabulous rivets. You're going to get the Celine nameplate. And this suede, you guys, is so much better than what I felt in store yesterday. I was so disappointed. But the leather's still cute. I just don't have room in my collection for another black East-West bag. Like I said, I'm always going to grab my Celine Boogie. Check it out. All right, guys. Now, another bag that I absolutely fell in love with, in theory, we're going to get to it. And this one's my fault. Before we even get into it, you can already see I don't have working shoulders. These are not working shoulders. They're very sloped, very relaxed. So for me, hobos, shoulder bags could be a huge hit or a miss. Like sometimes they work out really well, like my Hermès Vespa, my Coach Zoe, my Coach Felicia? I think that's her name. Don't quote me. I'm 90% sure I'm right. Sometimes they work out. And then sometimes, looking at you, my Marc Jacobs multi-pocket tote hobo, they don't work out. And this bag, I was hoping, I was really saying, you know what, I saw this across the showroom, please work on my delicate shoulders, and it did not. This for me was a loss, but for you it could work. This is the Lana shoulder bag, and the one that I absolutely fell in love with, and I was kind of shocked. This is kind of like the same suede family as like what we saw in the Rogue, which was a miss. Maybe it was like a one-off because it's the same suede as this bag and the original 1964 Fringe bag we tried on, so maybe the Rogue was just a miss because of that. But I absolutely love this peanut color, especially in the suede, so it worked on this bag. So maybe I just got a dud Rogue. It happens, it does. But this bag, you guys, was absolutely gorgeous. I loved its versatility. It could go on the shoulder, it can go in crook of arm, it can go in the hand. Currently priced at, drumroll, $495, which is like good classic Coach pricing in my opinion. Very minimal branding. You just have that cute little nickel C at the bottom and the hang tag on the side, but I could not make both straps work. If it just had one strap, which I wish it did, that would have worked. Just bring back the old Ergo collection, in my opinion. That would have worked. But this one with the double handle, the other one just kept wanting to pop off, and it just was not, it wasn't working for me. Now, I loved the bag. I thought the material, the construction, everything was absolutely stunning with this bag. I think it might even have like a removable insert pocket in the middle. I don't know. I just could not make both shoulder straps work on my shoulder. My loss could be your gain. It also came in a really good variety of colors, as does this next one we're going to talk about. the Juliet. Now, call me Romeo because I fell in love with Juliet. They have brought this bag out in different iterations over the last 10 or 15 years. I originally remember it, I think it was the Haley from the Madison collection. Do you guys remember that beautiful jade patent leather? Like, stunning top tier Coach at the time. Now this one, again, my favorite was the color peanut and suede, came in a huge variety of colors. You're going to have patent, you're going to have leather, you're going to have beautiful rich jewel tones, you're going to have good neutrals. You're even going to have, which I did not see in store, like this tie-dye, like watery blue effect. Like, now if you liked the Escale collection from Louis Vuitton, this could be a good alternative at this price point. Now the suede that I fell in love with was $395. The plain leather version, same price, so really well priced, beautiful construction, and again, just like everything else, you're going to be able to go on the shoulder, you're going to be able to do long shoulder, crossbody, or I even think it might look kind of ridiculously cute as like a clutch, just pop off both straps, pop off sis, and just kind of hold it under your arm. I don't know, I think this was very versatile, very cute, and this would also lend itself to like other maybe thicker web straps. You all know Coach loves to sell their straps and chains. There's a joke there somewhere, but I'm not going to say it. This is a family channel. This one, you guys, I thought she was incredibly cute. I would call her a win. Now, this is going to bring us to the last and final bag that I looked at in store closely. This one, you guys, I've talked about before. This is the Tabby backpack with quilting. Now, this is going to be on chains. You're going to have like all that fun ruching with the chain, like a zip, zip, zip. You know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend like you don't. You're going to have the cargo pockets on the front, so you're leaning into that cargo trend. You have the utility of the backpack. Boom, another trend for summer utility. I liked it in person. I'm just ready to see something different with the Tabby line. Like, we keep getting this like quilting, which is very pretty, do not get me wrong, but we just keep seeing it over and over again. Like, I'm ready, like let's jazz up Miss Tabby a little bit. She's ready for a makeover. It's time for a refresh, so let's see that happen. But I can tell like this is gonna be a very popular bag this summer. The black gold colorway online is already sold out. The chalk, though, which you all know is my favorite, the chalk gold colorway is still in stock online. And this is the one that I saw in store. I can appreciate it, I can, but again, like, I'm a little bored with the Tabby line. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my soft Tabby, but I'd like to see maybe something new from this collection. Something that really surprised me, this store also had a really good in-store sale section. I came this close to thinking about getting a Coach Sammy. You all know I love a good classic top handle. The Sammy it's gorgeous, it's classic, it's refined, it's chic, and this was like a black gold colorway, so stunning. However, this one had a whole bunch of scratches on the front. Like, she'd clearly been sitting on the sales floor for quite some time, everybody pawing at it. I'm like, I need more of a discount than just $275, if you know what I mean. And I'm like, oh, they also have the coated canvas signature right behind her. This could probably be cheaper, less expensive, excuse me. I hate the word cheap. Some people hate the word moist. I hate the word cheap. No, she was the same price. I'm like, for coated canvas, like, that should never be the same price as leather. They had a ton of Rogues also in the clearance section, and a few other cute things that I looked at, but there wasn't anything that really said, hey, Caleb, pull the trigger. You all know I'm on my Ralph Lauren Ricky. We're not even gonna call this a journey at this point. It is literally an odyssey. Move over, Homer. Finding another Ricky for my collection is literally harder than you getting home. I promise you that. So I'm kind of waiting to see like what comes up on the market here soon. Like, I'm ready for my next bag, but I don't think it's gonna be from Coach. Like, trust me. There were some huge wins, and I'm going to be checking out the outlet here soon in a few days, so make sure to come back for that video. There wasn't anything that like said, Caleb, you need this today. Granted, they are stunning pieces. I love Coach. I will always love Coach. But I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this collection? Was this a win for you? Are these some misses? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I'm always excited to hear what you guys have to say. And until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun. I hope you are having the best summer. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.